Covered in water again. A community in Bartholomew County has flooded several times already this year. It's a problem they've been dealing with for years, and it's a story only RTV6's Graham Hunter has been covering for months. Now tonight he's talking to neighbors who say a possible fix might not work for them.
The problem continues here in the Northcliffe neighborhood of Bartholomew County after some more rain hit this week. Check this out. There's a drain right here completely surrounded by water that will not clear out. Now, the county has said repeatedly that folks who live out here will have to pay for any fixes that come to the drainage. But some of the folks we're talking to say they simply can't afford it.
Oh, my goodness. We always have water out here.
Renita Rowing and her husband have lived in the Northcliffe neighborhood for 10 years.
Our sump pump has continued to run since probably the first part of January.
Rain continues to threaten their home. It's flooded their crawl space and even left them marooned.
One time we were stuck here for 2 weeks and couldn't get out. And my husband and I both have heart conditions, and if there had been an emergency, it had been a little bit of hard work getting to us, I'm sure.
Community members have been working toward a fix. County officials have offered a couple solutions that would drain water away from the neighborhood.
I'm all for it, but not at our expense.
The cost of the project will likely close in at around $1 million. That will be spread out over several years, but it will be up to folks living in the area to split much of the cost. Would you vote in favor of it, knowing that that would be a financial burden to you?
It would be a huge financial burden for us. My husband's on a lot of medication and on fixed income, and we just couldn't do it.
We're going door to door trying to get people on board with this.
Amy Higgins is part of the group trying to organize support for the plan.
If I have any neighbors out there watching, I just want them to know that we need your support more than anything.
But it might not be that easy. Neighbors in 2002 tried to rally support for a drainage solution, but not everyone is affected by the high water, and only 1/3 of the community voted to pay for the fix, so it failed. Now Higgins and crew have to figure out different ways to win support.
Even though your property might not be directly affected, your neighbor is, and that could lower your property values. These are your neighbors that, you should be concerned with how your neighbors are living.
Reporting in Bartholomew County, Graham Hunter, RTV6.
Thanks, Graham. And leaders of the community group say they will wait to present their plan again to the county drainage board once they have enough neighborhood support, which they admit might not happen by the time the board meets again in early May.